Hello, welcome to Jae Walking on November 24th. I'm all by myself today. I had a couple of people walk with me the last couple of days, which is really fun to have a conversation with someone else. Anyway, what was going through my head today was a quote that I saw: "You get what you accept." Now, I guess I would normally think you get what you expect. That's kind of a vibration law of attraction thing, right? But you get what you accept. And I was thinking about a couple of weekends ago over at a friend's place, and she was sharing with, there's a few of us there, with these custom quilts that she makes. And they were just stunning. They were gorgeous. And I asked her, like, how long does it take you to put one of these together? And she had all the squares all mapped out for this one she was working on. She goes, I'm probably like 5 or 6 hours into it now, and probably have another 4 or 5 to go. And she's like 8-10 hours. And so what do you charge for this? And she said, well, the last one I charged about $150, and the person didn't blink an eye. And we all went, oh, like, these things go for like $400 or $500. And she's like, who would pay that? We said, we would. You get what you accept, right? She was willing to accept $150 for like 10 hours worth of work. And we marveled at her talent, and we were, holy smokes, like, you could expect as well so much more, right? But I think it's not just from a monetary standpoint, but with attitude, with people that you work with. We have we talked about it earlier this year, and I said, there's a lot of stuff happens when the economy is kind of crappy, and people kind of get desperate, and they do some things that we saw in the last recession. And I said to my colleagues, you know what, we're not going down that road again. We're going to work with people who are integrity and are fun to work with, and we're just attracting like some of the most incredible people. But it is about that's what we accept. That's our standard. That's what we accept as a standard. And I was thinking about what Peggy Grawl, one of my mentors, said years ago. You're always teaching people how to treat you. And that kind of, to me, went hand in hand with you get what you accept. So, what are you accepting? What is your standard? You don't have to take what anybody hands to you. It's your life. It's your design, your creation. You get to decide what you get to accept and what you get to reject. And you're always teaching people how to treat you. So if you accept something and, tough to get angry about it afterwards, you kind of have to look at it and go, well, you know what, I took it in, I went along with it. And so I can't complain about it, right? So I think that this is the time we kind of need to dig in and go, what is it that we want to accept? How do we want to be treated? What is important to us? Do that little, Donna and I yesterday were talking about, we both did recently a values exercise, and we dug down a little bit to figure out what those values are and what was important to us. So, I think that, maybe it's the time we should all do that. And had a great conversation. I'm in such a good mood today. I had so many fabulous conversations with people today. It was just wonderful. So happy to be connecting with them, and happy to be connecting with you at this time. So anyway, I will leave you with feeling it's just a huge heart, knowing that it was a human approach day for sure. And of course, happy birthday to Terry. I hope you're having a wonderful celebration today, and of course, always succeed deliberately.